An AI model that is so small that it can run on my laptop. Can it really compete? Will it not be inferior? Is it suited for POCs only? This is a strong question, and we thought it's important to go through it and have some explanation to us that although part of it we covered, but we can do a little bit more deeper look at it. So this is not the first time I'm hearing this question. It comes all the time, and there are some myths around it. Okay, local is not really always inferior. It's about what do you need, right? Many a times there's a saying in from older world that something that needle can do, you don't need a hammer. Uh, but there are many such aspect to it. So local is not really inferior. It's just about what is more important to you. What is your use case? You are not building model just because model is fancy. You want to run a business, and what is important for the business. That's more important than knowing what is the model. Okay. Cloud is not always better. That's a misconception people had that if cloud is there, then that's the best one because it comes with everything. Okay, it knows everything about the whole universe. While my question is just about my shop, so do I need to know the universe? So right choice depends on what you value most. Okay, whether it's speed, privacy, cost, customization. Okay. Then what I did, I tried to capture some of the key factors which really matters. It basically tries to extend upon the previous slide wherein we captured what really matters. So the four dimensions that are really most important ones are the privacy, speed, latency, cost, and frugality, which is also very important in many aspects of as a design principle. A colleague of mine reminded me last week after this session that hey, you were talking about frugal AI, and that's true. So that's another very important aspect as we are going into a much more climate sensitive environment. We need to be sensible on what kind of solutions we are building. So we need to not just think something that is really nice. We also need to see what is more practical, what is good for the universe, what is good for our whole world. Okay. And similarly on customization, how much customization do we want? That's another dimension. Okay. Because if we are looking for smaller models and our own use case, we have much more control on customizing things than uh, than if we stick with the models that are available from hyperscalers, the bigger providers. Okay, so so those are the bigger topics or factors that really define. To make it much more clearer for it, I went a step forward. So really show some examples because what I have experienced, the examples are more relatable than the statements. Okay, so I met last month at United Nations somebody who was building a solution of tutor robots, and that's very interesting because and his target is rural places where you do not have coverage of internet, and even where it is, and the tutors want to have a private experience for the students. They take this device which works as a Wi-Fi router, and they keep it there in a room filled with 20, 30, 40 kids, and they all connect with that specific router. And locally, they get connected through that app, which is powered through a model which is sitting on that specific device. Okay. It's very powerful because then you can make such education available to remote areas. Similarly, healthcare. From privacy region, you do not want everything to all the time going to the internet. Blind man assistant. This wonderful use case, Glidance, the company which is building a very nice utility for blind people who can walk using this AI powered stick. Okay. Uh, the important bit is you cannot be reliant on internet. That if internet is not there, then blind man cannot walk. That cannot be a choice, right? So, so if you build such solutions, it's very important that those solutions are self-sufficient. They run completely without internet. They should be able to, and they should be able to be deployed on smaller systems because you cannot have a data center like OpenAI to deploy some a small scale machine so these are some very interesting use cases, and and that's yet another reason why you must you must go with smaller models and open source model or local models.